Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite moves. I call the Cyclone. Looks like this. So the Cyclone is essentially just doing your spot turns, one turn each, and then doing a head loop to finish, an optional body roll. There's many very different variations that I do on it, whether it be turning the girl first or I turn first. Important thing is just to finish off with the head loop. I'm going to show you my favorite variation first. So my favorite variation is simply doing a spot turn for the girls. This is going to be kind of more club style, so I'm going to stand into a wide stance and stop all my dancing. Turn the lady, then I'm going to turn to my right like that, passing the hands. But this time, instead of finishing by catching with my left, I like to finish this variation by staying in that handshake with my right hand. So I'm only passing the hand once, the lady's hand, doing a head loop. For couples, ladies, you'll naturally just start sliding your hand down the man's chest. For single guys, you're gonna actually have to lead the ladies into doing this. So after you get the head loop, you can take a hand and just push down, and her hand's gonna trace your body. For extra style guys, you want to do a body roll. So see it again. Gonna turn the ladies. That. I'm going to hook turn, do a quick turn, only passing the hand once. Handshake, head loop, that, pushing, and doing a body roll. And then from the Cyclone, you can either you're either close, so you can either do some grinding moves, or you can be free doing some individual moves. So I'm going to show you one more time from this side. So I'm going to turn the ladies. I'm going to do a hook turn, passing her hand to my right hand, so only one pass. Doing a head loop, pushing down, body roll, finish. So I showed you my favorite variation on the Cyclone, and there's some other ones I wanted to mention. First one is the no handshake variation. So in the last one, I got into a handshake to do a turn. But this one, you don't want to, for some guys, you don't want to do the handshake. You want to stay in that basic full line position where you don't want to complicate things, to keep things simple. This is particularly good for beginners. Then you want to do the no handshake Cyclone variation. So to do the no handshake variation, again, you're going to turn the ladies with a spot turn. And guys, again, remember, you have a wide stance. And then, guys, you're going to turn, passing once, passing again, to come into that, your left hand home position. From here, guys, you got to do a head loop. And it's a little bit different if you're not in a handshake. What you guys are going to do is you're going to lift up your hand like a waiter, like this, to do a head loop. And you're going to make sure you have lots of space, because this is where you're going to put your head through. And then you're going to duck in, loop, and she's going to slide her hand down your back. So breaking it down, guys, you're going to lift up in this waiter style lift, and what you're going to do, guys, is you're going to twist and duck into it. So it's a little bit more complicated, but it's got a lot of style to it. You're going to twist so you can duck into that hole that you created, looping it over your head, release. Lady's going to slide her hand down your back, and you're free to dance again. So see it from this side. I'm going to turn the lady. I'm going to pass once on my turn, pass back into the home position, lifting up with the waiter lift, looping through, and we're done. Now, the next variation, it's very simple. As I mentioned before, it's just guys turn first. So another variation on a Cyclone is, let's say I decide to turn first, then I turn the ladies, same thing, head loop to finish. Very simple. So again, I'm going to turn, This is the no handshake variation. Turn to ladies, waiter lift, duck, and turn. Alternatively, you can also finish off with a handshake if you like the other style of head loop better. So if I was turning first, I only pass once, I'm in a handshake now. I loop, I turn to ladies, and then I loop and push down. Again, I'm going to turn first, come into the handshake, turn to ladies, head loop, body roll, hand running down my torso. So those are some variations on the Cyclone. You pick the one that you like to do the most. See some demos.
Da, da.